Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman, and welcome back to Let's Play Mother 3. In the last episode, we made it to, like, the deep, like, trenches, the top parts of the Tower of Thunder. In this episode, we're going to finish off not only Chapter 5, but Chapter 6. But Chapter 6 is basically a cutscene chapter, and you're going to get into the feels part of the game again, so yeah. All we got basically for right now on our way up to the next part, which is gonna have a what's it called? Yeah, I keep getting attacked by those things from behind. They can't call for help. I've never actually seen them actually make it work. But we're going to be trying to get to the top where there is a hot spring, and there's also a couple of other things in it. There is a mini boss you could take on. I said no to it, so we're not taking it on. We're just going to go straight up through. This is like my first real playthrough of the game, so I don't really know too terribly much. But this is it right here. We come up to here. Boom. There's a floating save frog right there to the left. If you want to take on the robot thing, you can. I am not doing it. Fetch that garbage. I've gone through so much as a hero. I feel like no. No, but we can go ahead and talk to the frog here, and I need to pull out some money anyway. Saltwater gun. Saltwater guns are good, especially for the boss coming up. And then that right there, you know, there's a Jack in the Box. Now we gotta fight the surprise box, because yeah, it's just stupid. Because when you're fighting this stupid box, it's really kind of hard. Or it's really kind of stupid that they just put a surprise box in here, and I don't think you get anything from the box. You're literally just fighting another enemy. It's pretty ridiculous, man. It's pretty not fun, you know. Oh, and it can cast fire spells, which do a butt ton of damage. It makes you have to go back into the stupid thing, and I'm like, dude, just go down, man, die. And he did fire again, which somebody's gonna be dead and engulfed in flames, so but luckily I just do attacks so I can go ahead and hit the thing. So I don't think I save everybody though. I'm pretty freaking sure about that. I'm like, no, wait, dang it. And I think I actually died. Oh shoot. Oh no, I lived. I somehow lived from that experience, dude. It's crazy. Holy cow. So we're going to go back into the hot spring. We no longer have to fight that. It's just a rubber bath toy. We don't need to worry about the rubber ducky. The rubber ducky's stupid. We don't have to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and leave. And you can head back down the ladder if you want to. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to fight any more surprises. We got a secret herb here. Now, there's a vending machine right here. We need to use this. Use this, please. You need to get some rubber capes, okay? For the boss, he is an electric type. Not an electric type. An electric boss. So you need to get some of these things here. So I decided to buy a lot of stuff for Lucas and a lot of stuff for everybody. A chicken, you know, better collar, which, you know, now I have to give that to somebody. Bought another saltwater gun. Well, actually, I didn't buy a saltwater gun. Alright. I think I sold a couple things, and then now I can get some DP because we fought a lot of enemies, so I mean, you have quite a bit of DP at this point. So yeah, we'll just save that. Dude, we're at 9 hours for this game. And we're actually, I checked the guide just before I actually got here. We are getting close actually to the end of this game. So I mean, it's gonna be freaking fantastic, man, once we get to the end of the game. We're gonna need to get some DP going on here, so we're gonna talk to the frog again. We're going to choose DP stuff. We're going to withdraw, I think, 4,000. 4,000. Because we need to get raincoats for everybody. Because I want to make sure, like, the defense is actually better than the stuff we have now anyway. So we want to definitely get the rubber cape for everybody. And then equip it. Because, like I said, it protects you against any sort of thing. So it's like, crap, Duster I can't do, so I have to sell something a duster. So I'm like, here, we'll just sell the shoes. We'll sell a couple things. So he can hold on to some stuff, right? You could sell the Rotten Eclair, but it gives you 1 DP, which is stupid in my opinion. But whatever. Whatever. Dumb people be dumb, man. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, and so now we could buy the rubber capes for everybody and equip them. Because we want to make sure, you know, like I said, that you're protected against these stupid electrical attacks. I don't know if Boney can have one, but, you know, whatever. You know, we'll figure that out when it's time. But everybody now should be equipped with that. I'm like, get out of the way. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just going to keep going. You can't come back to this area, I don't think, for the rest of the game, so it doesn't really matter. But this is an uncut freaking episode of Mother 3, so enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Now we can come in and equip stuff, and I'm like, okay, let's equip the rubber capes to freaking everybody. If we can equip the rubber capes to everybody, then electrical attacks will be, you know, good to go. So magic pendant, screw that, we're gonna use the rubber cape, which gets rid of some PP for, oh, okay, so Boney, you can't do that. I guess there might have been a collar for Boney or something, but which gets rid of some electrical attack, like some PP for Kumatora, but who cares? You know what I mean? Who the heck cares? We just want to go in here and fight all these things and win, you know? Mostly they're going to be these zaps in here, which the zaps are like super easy to fight against. But if you look, the defense is cut significantly with Thunder, except Boney. So yeah, and then 237, boom. Easy pickings right there for you to be able to take out those things here. So I'm trying to make sure that we could kill it quick before it hits Boney again. And we do take it out, I think, right here. So Boney's at 31. Boney, obviously, is the item guy. You know, he's like the Pierre of the group. No, who's the guy in Final Fantasy IV? Edward. He's the Edward of the group. Because Edward always ran away. He was like the item guy for a while. So if he needed an item in a quick pinch, if the fetcher didn't run away, you know, you're good to go. And the sign says just beware of electrical charges, which are the zap things. But when you get down to 1, the short circuit zaps are no big deal. But I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's just use freeze. We'll get it down. So it always uses PK Thunder. I don't think it uses any other attack. But Kumatora could take it down in 1 hit. So just don't be like too laxed with your attacks. You should be fine if you have any issues like that. But we'll use beta. We'll get Boney up to... Oh, I use alpha instead. Okay, we'll get Boney up. And then we'll leave. Because Boney doesn't have that much HP, so... Oh, this is pretty cool. Hey, Lucas, are you alright? Something awoke inside Lucas. He learned PK Flash. Really good attack I only use once in the boss coming up. Because the boss, to be honest, when you have the rubber capes, is super easy. Like, it's not hard at all. Oh, there we go with the save states. There we go with the save states, because I'm like, I'm nervous at this point. So, yeah. And I got past him. Holy fetch. So we're going to save the game here. And I think it's only like 7 minutes. Oh, it was 4 minutes. It is 4 minutes since our last save. Well, gameplay-wise. Some reason Kumatora started feeling feverish. Man, we're getting the spells all up in here. But, technically speaking, I mean, we could fight. We could just wait around. But I'm like, nah. We're going to go ahead and fight this thing. Suspicious individuals in the generator room. Repeat, activating defense. It'd be nice if you would evacuate. This is Mr. Generator, which... Okay, let's be honest. He looks very intimidating. So I'm going to go with the PK Flash first. We're going to attack. You cannot staple him down. He doesn't have too many weaknesses at this point. He does a chop, which it's hard to get him to attack. And here's the thing. He does have a way to, when you physically attack him, he will actually hit you back. So that's what, you know, you do with that. Now there's the shock right there, which makes it so he can't stop crying, which means now we can go ahead and attack him a lot because he's going to start missing because he's crying. So we're going to continue with what we're doing here. Bite, attack, you know, and rinse and repeat here. Boney takes mortal damage. He always is going to take mortal damage. I feel like it is very, very, very hard to keep Boney alive, which is fine because the other three honestly are the guys you need to have. And for what you're doing right here to attack Mr. Generator, I tried a wall staple. This is how I know that there's, you know, no way to actually staple him to the wall. But you need these three. You know what I mean? You need these three to attack because they're the most powerful attackers. I'm trying to figure out anything with Duster at this point that I can use to keep him busy, so to speak. But there's nothing really you can do. The two best attackers are going to be Lucas and Kumatora. Okay? But Boney took the brunt end of the damage. Now, at this point, he runs out of energy. We can go ahead and attack him now and get him down for a lot of damage. He is, I believe, going to heal himself. So when he heals himself, something does break. At that point, when something does break, then we're going to be good to go at that point. Because it'll charge him enough to where it breaks. So we'll just go ahead and guard with Duster here and just attack with everybody else. I think that's the best method to do it. Just have Lucas and Kumatora attack. Have Duster defend. And you know what I mean? Because like he only charges for 100. You're doing over 200 damage, so you're still winning the battle at that point. So I just decide, hey, what am I going to do here? What am I going to use? And I don't have anything that I can use, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back and defend. And then I'm seeing if I have anything with Kumatora. But yeah, Kumatora just use the nut bread so we can keep everybody kind of healthy-ish. You know, at this point also you're doing 45 more damage than when you charge. So there you go. He's technically only getting like 65 health back. So, you know, it's a no-brainer just to keep going at him even though he, you know, is charging his batteries. So pretty easy boss. He'll finish charging his batteries, and this is really where the fight gets super easy in my opinion. There's no real, you're not really in danger because you have the flash that you did, which makes him blind, and also you have the thunder capes, which will make it so much easier for you to live from that. I also forgot I had a saltwater gun, but I decided to use a magic tart instead because we need to keep at least Lucas's PP up. If we can keep Lucas's up, it'll be good because Kumatora is only using 5. Lucas is using like 10 per turn. So we need to make sure we keep that up. Now I'm trying to see if I have anything in here, which I don't. So Kumatora is gonna, I have to risk it at this point to, you know, get Kumatora going so we can attack the Mr. Generator here so we can end up winning the game. Or beating this guy. Stores all of his energy. I think at this point I decide to use, I don't even think I use the saltwater gun to be honest, but yeah, I just decide to go for it because I feel like it's a better risk reward than anything else. Discharge that, only does 27 damage, and then he's out of energy. Now at some point, because you stayed alive long enough, that's what I'm saying, like his little charge thing doesn't work. So right now I'm just deciding, okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack him. I don't know why I decided to use PK Flash again, but it's like, whatevs, fool. You know, what am I supposed to do at this point? So, and Kumatora is doing massive damage anyway. Oh, I did use PK Love. I thought I was using the PK Flash. Charging batteries. I think, is it here? I don't think it's here, but it's at some point it breaks. So I'm like, okay, I do use... What the... Okay, I am using the saltwater gun. So that's good. I'm still trying to do stuff on here, but You know, obviously, stuff with Duster isn't going to work. Your main two attackers are going to be Kumatora and Lucas. But, you know, Lucas right now, I can't really attack with except the stupid saltwater gun, which does an immense amount of damage. I think it charges its batteries one more time. Nope, I guess not. I'm like, shoot, do I have anything that will help me out? I'm like, okay. I'm gonna use the fizzy soda, which I should have used it on Kumatora, but I honestly feel like right now with how we're set up, we're good to go. So Lucas is fine to get 20 HP out of that. Finish charging the batteries. Now, okay, so there's still, yeah, there's like nothing we can do now at this point. I have to just kind of go for it. So pencil rocket him. I could have probably attacked. It doesn't really matter. But I was like, whatever. And he misses Lucas on there and attacks the other two. I was really hoping for that. So the charger's broken. At this point, now we can just kind of lay into him. And I just hit him with the pencil rocket and beat him. So, yeah, we're not going to lay into him. We're just going to beat him right there. 4,389 experience points for that fight. Boney, I'm sorry you got left out, bro. But there's nothing we can do at this point. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, yeah. A serious error has occurred. A serious error has occurred in the generator. All personnel evacuate immediately. It would be nice if you evacuated immediately. You! How dare you destroy the vital system of our security? And he just eats a banana in the middle of everything. What a fetcher. Alright, we just want to head up this way so we can kind of take on the, you know, the cannon. I forgot about that. That's funny. Had to interject there. Sorry. Moving puppets made from clumps of earth, a tower that can fire thunderbolts on demand, an extensive highway system, ships that fly through the sky. The enemy that Lucas and his companions must stand up against has grown to such an enormous rate. Do they even stand a chance against this vile, powerful nemesis? No. Common sense must be ignored in a situation like this. Even if there's only a 1 in a billion chance of victory, that means there's a 1 in a billion opportunity of turning the tables completely. Will Lucas, Kumatora, and Duster be separated once again? Or will they work together again to overcome the obstacles that stand in their way? From a flying ship, a masked man that looks down upon Lucas and his friends' profile is still very youthful. His profile is still very youthful. The tale now moves to the next chapter with the most certain promise of battles far more intense than ever before. Yes, we'll save. And I'll say like chapter 5 end or something. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite the file. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite it and then get out. I need to press B. I forgot to press B for some stupid reason. Chapter 6, Sunflower Fields. Again, this is mostly a cutscene chapter. There's not really too much going on. You don't fight anybody. It's not a big deal. This is like a break you get for the chapter. So yeah. Okay, so at this point, I didn't know to what extent I was doing, so, like, I just kind of start moving. You want to move in different directions in order to really get the cutscene going. So, because we're trying to look for our friends, you know. We got separated away from Kumatora. We got separated from Duster. We got separated from Boney. But especially, like, to look for Boney, because I believe, like, you know, Lucas and Boney are like closer to relation than those other two. So, but yeah, I mean, we're getting close to the end of the video here, but I think, because I'm like, okay, what do I do here? Like, what do I freaking do? So I think I start sprinting, and then, oh no, wait, no, I thought something was happening. I'm like, okay, I guess I turn around. Like, what do I do, man? What do I do? So I just keep heading left. Like, hey, like, what do I do here? What do I do? So I just keep heading left, and then I move up. And that's when the cutscene starts going. I think. Yeah, here we go. Well, now I don't know really what to do at this point. I'm like, oh, okay. And then the dog barks. Because at this point, you still can't move, so... Anyway. We get to the dog. And we found Boney, which is good. We have some sort of friend. Gonna help us along the way. So let's go ahead and find where we need to go next. Hanawa! Holy fetch. Gosh, you cypher sore eyes. We haven't seen her since the 3rd episode, I don't think. Or maybe even the 1st episode. I don't think you see her too much in this game. Which is sad because Hanawa's one of like the best characters in the game, to be quite honest. And you don't really see her that much. Yeah, we're just going to want to keep heading towards Hanawa here. Oh, Boney does it for us. So I think you can run in the flower fields. I just like taking my time, you know. Keep heading to the left here and we get to a cliffside. Where Hanawa is just now floating. This is so sad. Like, I don't want to commentate over this. Because Lucas is going to try to get to her and just barely misses. Oh man, like, this game is too sad. Like, this is probably one of the saddest games I've ever played. Not just like, oh, it's sad as in it sucks, because it doesn't suck. It's just sad, you know. But that's the end of Chapter 6, basically. Chapter 7, The 7 Needles. Woo! Made it to Chapter 7. Second to the last chapter in the game. He's really asleep. At least he doesn't. I skipped it again. Gosh dang it. You fetcher. Oh, you're finally awake, and Boney's been waiting by your bedside. Yay. With that, folks, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Mother 3. You can just read the dialogue. We'll go ahead and talk to them in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.